It's come down to this: veteran prosecutor Cheryl Grant-Bethell against the entire Judicial and Legal Services Commission and the Attorney General. In an affidavit and statement of claim filed by her attorney Wayne Munroe in the Supreme Court Registry this morning, the former Deputy Director of Public Prosecution spilled all the beans on the chain of events leading up to her applying for the post of Director of Public Prosecutions, being denied the position, which she was offered in return, and the ultimatum Prime Minister Hubert Ingraham gave her. Having served as the Deputy Director of Public Prosecution since January 2001, Mrs. Grant-Bethell said she began acting as a director on November 2, 2009, just 3 days after her immediate supervisor, Bernard Turner, resigned. She said on November 26 she submitted a formal application for that position. Mrs. Grant-Bethell went on to detail 3 separate meetings with the Prime Minister, the first on December 31, 2009. Now, according to the 7-page affidavit at the time, the Prime Minister told her he had recommended her to the JLSC and the Public Service Commission that she be appointed to the position of Director of Public Prosecutions. Mrs. Grant-Bethell said he later recommended that she act in the position for 12 months beginning January 2010. But the veteran prosecutor said when she again met with the Prime Minister on April 20th, he offered her an ambassadorial position to a place of her choosing anywhere in the world. She said she was unable to respond at the time. Now, according to the attorney, during her 3rd meeting with the Prime Minister on June 4th, Mr. Ingraham became very hostile and told her he was not prepared to proceed with any of his previous offers and that she should accept whatever job the JLSC had offered. The affidavit continued, quote, "The Prime Minister proceeded to threaten me by advising me that if I do not accept the offer proposed by the JLSC, that is of Deputy Law Reform and Revision Commissioner, or if I were to challenge any decision made by the JLSC, that he would bloody my face, abolish my post, and retire me in the public interest." Well, as a result, Mrs. Grant-Bethell is now seeking a judicial review of her application and interview process.
The next step will be to submit a draft order for leave that goes along with the documents. A judge will consider them. If he is amenable to granting leave, he will just sign it. If not, then we will have to have a hearing. We're also going to be seeking interim injunction to prevent anyone interfering her in the discharge of her office.
And what about the new DPP?
We aren't concerning ourselves with her. She will have to advise herself. We're concerning ourselves with Mrs. Grant-Bethell.
Jamaican attorney Vinette Graham-Allen has been appointed the new Director of Public Prosecutions. She assumes that post next month. As for the Prime Minister, well, he has made it clear that he has good and valid reasons for withdrawing his support for Mrs. Grant-Bethell. For JCN News, I'm Sasha Lightbourne.